Welcome. This is Callie Carroll, and you're listening to a special series where we're diving into Rhonda Byrne's book, The Magic, taking 28 days to have intentional gratitude to see how our lives can change. It is a part of Good Morning Sunshines where we wake up to see that perspective reveals miracles. And guys, I'm telling you, gratitude can change your world. Let's get started. Could we already be on day 2 of our magic practice? Yes, yes, we could, and we are. It's all about the rock today. I don't know about you guys. How are you feeling after day 1? Did you listen to day 1? If you're starting here, maybe go back to day 1 where we practiced our 10 blessings this morning. You wrote them down. You told your why. You went over them. You felt it in your heart and you are feeling awesome today. Yeah? Me too. Okay, today's all about the rock. It is short and sweet. The use of a rock for a reminder of gratitude has gone back to The Secret. Remember, we're doing The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. She's referencing back to The Secret, how they tell a story about a man who uses a rock as this consistent reminder. His dying son is heavily on his heart, and he uses a rock to remind him to bring gratitude in on a regular basis. And that's why we have the transformation of the rock. It's something you could carry with you all day long to remind you to continue to give gratitude, but you do want to have one during this practice, this 28 days next to your bed. And what we're trying to do here is make sure that you have a bookend of your day of gratitude and positivity. Meaning, we already talked about the front of your bookend. Is that bookend and bookend? Yeah, I think it's a bookend. And that's your daily gratitude, your list, counting your blessings. And you say 10 when you wake up in the morning. Now, how do we want to close out our day? How are we going to close out our day? Have you guys actually noticed, if you follow me on Facebook, have you noticed that I have been doing this with you for a long time now, bookending your day, doing my best to support you in bookending your day with gratitude and with happiness and with joy. So every morning, I'm asking you to share something that you're grateful for. And that's been a long time that I've been doing that. Every evening, I'm giving you a prompt to think about why you are thankful and what was amazing about that day. And I've kind of been switching up the prompts. This month, it's going to be consistent because it's going to follow in our practice of picking the greatest moment of your day. So if you want that intentional support and practice right there on Facebook, it's not like I'm just trying to do some, random scheduled post. It is there to intentionally support all of my different followers, friends, the people in my world to really reflect upon their day. What was so great about that day? So the rock is next to your bedstand. Okay, let's get back to the practice for this 28 days, and hopefully it becomes a regular practice of your life. And at the end of the day, you want to think about what the best moment was. That's it. Pretty simple, right? But what happens is much deeper than that. When you start going visually through your day, okay, so I woke up, that's wonderful. I got a hot shower in this morning. That was great. But was that the best moment? I'm not sure. There was no traffic on the way to work. That never happened. So that was pretty wonderful. But was it the best? And then you kind of go through your day like, oh yeah, I had the one phone call. Oh, you know what? I got the call from my mom about what. So you run through your day definitively trying to assess what was beautiful about it. And when you do that, you are subconsciously, unintentionally running through moments of gratitude, moments of happiness, moments of joy that you had throughout your day, identifying that best. So it's putting you into an emotional state of going to bed with a happy heart. Now we're waking up with a happy heart, bookend one, and we're going to bed with a happy heart, the other side, right? And that's going to encapsulate our day in this like intentional practice of joy, of gratitude. This is why this is so life changing and transformative. And it's just a rock, but it's not just a rock. So that's as simple as today's practice is. This is the magic day 2. Just to review that, have your rock next to your nightstand so that now we're not only starting our day by counting our blessings, but every evening we're choosing the best moment. And not just during the month of March in 2024 when this is live happening, but forevermore. I hope that you guys choose to make this a part of who you are instead of going to bed, binge watching something, and then falling asleep in the world of Suits or whatever you were watching. Instead, I think that's fine. Do that beforehand. But right before bed, you're like, you know what? I'm going to go to bed not thinking about why I'm worried or fearful or sad or what's wrong, because I know that's going to bring more of that in my life. Instead, I'm going to go to bed thinking about what my best moment was, even if it's the most simple thing as that first sip of tea that I had in the morning, and how much that just made me feel happy in my heart. Because then you're going to go to sleep happy in your heart. You're going to create more positive energy around you, and you're going to start bringing more and more of that into your world. That's the consistent reminder. And I will on Facebook, it's Callie Carroll, spelled the same as you find it everywhere, right? On Facebook, you're going to see that I have daily prompts for your morning gratitude, which is going to follow along with this. But outside of that, it's going to be a bunch of random stuff, right? Which is great. Makes you think a little bit, as well as your nightly close, a prompt of what made you smile today, right? What was your best moment? So I hope that that supports you guys in more ways than you even realize we're there. And if we haven't had a Facebook relationship yet, then that's going to be great. That's something new too. And if you've already been joining me for that, make sure you make it like a continuous practice. It's not just a here and there when you see it. Seek it out, go find it and answer that. All right, you guys. Oh, the rock doesn't have to be anything special. I get crystals, so I have one that was just like literally right here. I'm surrounded by them kind of everywhere. It's not embarrassing. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Here's a couple more. We got these bad boys all over. I think though, when I first started practicing, I just went out to my yard and I grabbed something that fits in your hand is nice because you can like really hold it, especially if you want to find one to take with you throughout the day, something that's smooth, that's, feels good. So pick your own rock. Don't be like, oh, I'm not going to start this one because I have to go to the store and I want to go to a certain store. So maybe I'll start this next week because I have to have the perfect rock. It's not the perfect rock. There's no such thing. Just grab something so you can start today. That's the most important thing. Thank you guys. Day 2 of our magic season. And thank you to Rhonda Byrne for this information. Make sure you guys I'm not like, oh, like a spot. No, she would be the sponsor. Like I'm not, whatever that's called. This is just a book that I love. That's why I'm doing this. And I know that it could change your world. So I will keep shouting her and this out because I think it's a great thing for every human to have in their possession. Okay, Callie Carroll here, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember, perspective reveals miracles. Go out and grab that stone, and we will talk with you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share with your friends. Guys, that's how we impact more lives. All right, see you next time.